This year, LinkedIn released its Big Ideas 2020 study, which highlights that in the next decade to come, we'll speak more openly about mental health in the workplace. According to the World Health Organization, depression and anxiety alone cost the global economy $1 trillion in lost productivity each year, and 1 in 4 of us will experience a mental illness in any 1 year. That's alarming for all of us.
Unfortunately, in our lives, we've seen this to be true, which is why we want to open up the conversation around mental health awareness as well. In our travels, we've met many inspiring people who spend their lives helping others. They coach and mentor on areas like mental health awareness, fitness, nutrition, and health and well-being in general. We found 3 of these inspiring experts and interviewed them for a special series.
In this interview, we chat to Madonna Williams, Director of Zen Soul Yoga and Magnetic Woman, an online health and harmony program based in Australia.
Madonna teaches us how to find calm in a world full of crazy.
Simply being able to tune in to what's really happening for you and being guided by that. And it's easier said than done, because many people are disconnected from their bodies because they're too busy in their minds, and they ignore signals in their bodies, and then those signals tend to shout louder and scream louder and become real problems internally. I've had, people in my life and people that I've known of that have put their self-care last, and they've developed all kinds of cancer, including breast cancer or heart disease, all kinds of tumours, and because we're ignoring those symptoms, and it's becoming more and more toxic. I feel my toolkit for being able to listen in and being internally sensitive to what's happening in my body is meditation and yoga postures. And we all have ways of slowing our minds down. We all have ways of meditating and calming. I mean, meditation and yoga are ancient tools, they're ancient methods. But whatever it is that you use to slow down, then listen in, even if it's a walk in nature, and listen in, being able to tune in. That is probably the most ultimate form of self-care and responding to what's going on in a positive, proactive, intuitive way. The fast pace of the world, the fast pace of technology, keeping up with what's going on the internet, information overload, technology overload is, can be quite overwhelming and stressful for many people without them even realising they're taking on board that stress mentally. They never seem to switch off. So stress is one of the number 1 causes of illness, not just mental illness, all kinds of illness. The stress leading to emotional overwhelm, emotional complications, which eat up at the organs, basically. I mean, for example, anger is stored in the liver, and then we add alcohol and toxins to the liver, or drugs, and that creates a lot of complications in the body, which can lead to mental illness for sure. I mean, an overload of toxins creates toxicity in the mind. In the last 18 years, I've become a yoga teacher, which I think has probably been the most rewarding in my career, because I get to work with kids, teenagers, all ages, and right up to, some of my women are in their 80s, early 80s, and they're incredible. I fell off a horse and I hurt myself seriously. I was immobilised for 12 months, and I was told that I probably would not be able to do certain things again. So the first 6 weeks I was immobilised. It was a very good chance I wasn't going to walk again. However, I got through that first hurdle, and within 12 months I was swimming, I was stretching, and I was starting to move quite well again. I didn't run for quite a few years after that. However, I learnt to meditate, and I got more into stretching, and my awareness of yoga started to develop. Now I can turn my body inside out, and I can do things that I couldn't do when I was a teenager. So never give up on yourself, regardless of what you think your limitations are. Breathing, number 1, learn how to breathe properly. Breath is life force. Breath equals prana, which equals life force. So when you learn how to breathe properly, you're expanding the capacity of your lungs and your heart, and that's the ultimate form of self-care, because that's going to calm your mind, it's going to invigorate your body, increase your energy, and it will reconnect you to your sense of self and soul, which is beautiful. That's number one. Number two would be to become more internally aware, be able to turn your attention inwards. And one of my key tricks is to focus here, because when you focus here, that's called the third eye point, and in Indian Sanskrit and yogic language, it's the Anja chakra, and it's the center of intuition and higher levels of perception. It's the higher centers of the brain. You're stimulating the pituitary and the pineal gland and the hypothalamus gland, which affects the whole of your nervous system and the whole of your body, every single organ in your body. Just by stimulating, just by bringing your awareness here, simple as that. Where your energy, where your attention goes, the energy flows, and that's gold. So that's number two. And number three would be actually three. I want to do two things. One is to drink filtered clean water, and preferably out of your own water bottle. Get rid of the plastic. Plastic is so toxic. You're storing water in plastic, it's not good. It can create lots of chemicals in the body that can cause tumours. And get your own water bottle. And with the other part of that, keep moving. Move your body, whether it's yoga postures and walking and running. Integrate everything. I mean, I love to ride, walk, run, hike, yoga postures, swim, you name it. I love to move my body, and not just to lose weight or to tone up. I mean, all that physical stuff is a bonus, but to feel good about life and to feel good about me and to lift my energy and my vibration, and just to increase my passion for life. When I'm teaching yoga, I tell my students, listen to your body, because it has some serious answers for you. It will give you what you need when you listen to it. And when you tune in, when you take the time to just listen to your breath and be present with your body, like just seriously, feel into your shoulders, relax your jaw, notice your belly, your body will love you for it. And when I say love you for it, you will feel good, you will feel better and feel relaxed and feel more joy, inner joy, and you'll start to feel a sense of opening and heart connection, and that inner sense of love, which is, that's the ultimate. So I'm Madonna Williams, and I have a business called Zen Soul Life, which is a community-based yoga and meditation business on the Gold Coast in Queensland in Australia. And I also am a yoga teacher trainer. And the other thing that I have online for people that cannot contact or cannot have the opportunity to see me in person is a program called Magnetic Woman, which is it's a program online which offers classes and nutrition and recipes and daily support for supporting women to increase their energy, to create more harmony and balance in their lives. So if you'd love to connect with me, just pop on my website zensoullife.yoga, and I'd love to chat with you, connect with you in some way, and if I can help you in any way, please reach out. Namaste, much love.